Hello dear traders, we're back. Check this out guys, we got the Euro Aussie with an important update. You know, we had an active bearish position here. We were playing out this bearish position for quite some time, for more than a month. We were dragging a loss. Remember, price basically, instead of crashing 61.25 back at the time, we were still, we were dragging this short position all across this move here, all the way up until it even touched 64.7. We were still here. Basically, that was our last line of resort, right? We knew that if price is going to break 64.07, we're going to take a loss, which was pretty big at that point, and we're going to get out. By the way, the stop loss level was really close by, and we were, fortunate not to get caught. And basically for 64.07 to hold as it did, which was really nice. It pushed back on price, and price turned back down. And it, after about a week or so, we were back in business. In fact, we were back in the green, and eventually we took a very nice profit when price landed and took the previous low. Now, even though we had a much more ambitious target to begin with, we decided that it's time to get out. We decided that it's time to get out because basically there is a formation here that started to develop not too long ago. I was describing the whole situation here, but basically what was happening here was the first, second, third, three swings in what seems to be a potential trading range, right? So at this point, after price taking the previous low and starting to turn back up, it's obviously getting, much more probable that we'll have a full-fledged upside move that will take us back to the higher section. The minimal level here would be 62.45 just to engage with the higher section, and then we'll be able to count that move as a fourth leg, right? And at this point, you can see something quite interesting. Basically, we're getting prepared to flip over. Right, we're going to take this for the short-term type of opportunity that it is right now, because we are addressing the short-term cycle by working with the purple setup. So, but before we're going to flip over, we want to make sure that that's going to be the case, right? We're going to be able, that the Euro Aussie is going to truly turn around and produce that, that upside move. Now, we have we have two triggers. Two triggers that are going to help us to work here with a potential bullish position. The first one is being engaged right now as we speak. You can clearly see that 200-day moving average crawling from below, but providing resistance at this very moment. Right? Price trying to bang on that 200-day moving average. As of now, let me close up. As of now, right? Unsuccessfully. But the day just began, so it's gonna be a long day. Who knows? It might be successful. The second element here, which probably is even stronger, more important, I would say, as a trigger, would have to be 61.25. That's the official trigger, actually. And once that's broken, once that level is broken, once that obstacle is gonna be overcome, and then price, of course, will have much easier time to pass through the whole area to 62.45. We'll be here to jump on this one, right? To pull the trigger, that's for sure. We might even begin to pull the trigger just by breaking the 200-day moving average, although it's not too likely that price will break the 200-day moving average but fail to break 61.25, which means it's going to land right in between, right? That's a possible scenario, but I would say it's less likely. So we'll see. For now, the 200-day moving average seems to be handling that pressure coming from below pretty well, but it's definitely a condition for us to get involved with a bullish position and officially flip over, right? We want to have a breakout of both of these technical elements before we get on board with this, all right? So guys, get ready. By the way, if it's going to fail here, 200-day moving average and a 61.25, we might get back on the downside, right? Because that's going to be a sign that price is not going to continue this trading range, but rather continue this imminent downside move that it started, a couple of weeks ago. All right, should be really interesting to come back and follow up. That's what we'll do. So there you go, Euro Aussie. We're still on the side. We're taking a break on the sideline right now and re-estimating the situation on a day-to-day basis. That's about it for this one, guys. We'll see you on the next.